loves, it's Keela J, and guess what? This month is It's the March in Me. That's right. This month is all about how you gonna be marching, how you gonna be living. All this. It's just gonna be an amazing month. So guess what today's about? You know how God be telling us to do stuff? Trisha, go save the world. And we like, no God, later, tomorrow. What would that look like? We're gonna talk to some people today and talk to them about what would happen if they were disobedient to people, because we sleep on God and it's not cool. So let's go. Shelby, so if your boss told you like certain things, you gotta be here on this time and do this, but you were blatantly disobedient, what would happen, Shelby?
I would probably be fired on the spot.
Fire on the spot? Dang, that's harsh.
Yeah.
So if one of your kids were disobedient to you, if you told them to do something, but they said, no mama, I'm not gonna do this, what would happen?
Beat that. Do as I say. I'm your parent. You're not my parent.
Jamie, I need these files by 6 o'clock, and you gave your boss those files a week later, what would happen to you?
Probably just get rid of it. No, I'd never work on the show again.
You would never work on the show again.
They don't take too kindly to people making mistakes. You're hired for a reason, right?
Basically, it'd be fired. That's what he's saying. It'd be fired.
So if your teacher or your parents told you something but you did not do it, what would happen?
Lose my mother. She'll be like, my mother, she would just like yell at me and probably almost cry.
For real? She would make her sad?
Yeah, her mother's really soft.
Oh, but yours would, you would just get beat up.
Yeah, my mom's crazy.
One of your employees in this beautiful salon, they showed up to work late. They messed up somebody's hair, like they gave her the wrong color. It's a repeat offense.
We need to figure out like, are you a good fit for the salon or not?
So it sounds like a firing job.
Definitely.
Basically. So we have 3 mothers right here, 3 amazing mothers. I want to know, if your daughters, if your sons, if your daughters disobeyed you, what would happen? How do you feel?
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Probably shocked. If that's not something that you do, you don't disobey your parents.
Yeah, I would be disappointed because I was trying to teach her to obey and respect adults.
So if your mom told you to do something when you were like a little boy, you blatantly disobeyed her, what would happen to you?
I might get spanked, sent to my room.
I'm a Christian, and just like our kids, you know, we want them to be obedient to us, but we're not obedient to God, you know?
Yeah. Now you right about that.
What about though when God calls us to obey Him and we like don't obey Him? How does that make Him feel?
Wow. We're the same way. Wow. I don't think people think about it like that, but the same way.
Same way. But He tells us to obey Him like every day, even stuff in the Bible, or it can be specific to us and we don't do it, you know?
Wow.
I never
thought about it like that.
It's so funny, right? Because we want everybody to obey us, but then when it comes to God, it's like it doesn't even count. We can disobey God all we want.
Kids, you know, they do it one time, we jump. But with God, we do it 1,000 times, and we want Him to give us 1,001 times. So yes, Lord.
Yes. But He asks us so many times, do this, daughter, do this, son. Hey, help my world out with this. Hey, fulfill this need. Yet we disobey Him over and over and over again. You know, if that was a mother, you would have been kicked out on the street by now. If you were disobeying God like you disobeyed your boss, you would have been fired. If you showed up late to work like we show up late to everything that God tells us to do, we would not have a job. It would be over. We should be obeying God. Yes, God, I'm here, I'm on time, I'm ready to do your will, I'm ready to do what you call me to do. That is where God wants us. It is the march in us. We're about to march to obedience. It's time to get in shape because God has things that He wants you to do. So don't be delaying with your disobedience, okay? It's time. Let's go. Love you, lovelies. I'll see you next week for the next It's the March and Me. Y'all get ready because we about to get in step, okay? Y'all better be ready. We gonna get in step. I don't know what the theme gonna be at, but I'm gonna tell y'all. You just stay tuned. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.